everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you for clicking on another video. I'm really working hard on this channel to create content that is enjoyable and interesting and entertaining all in one, and I really appreciate you guys for supporting me and just watching my videos. If you enjoy these videos, please make sure that you subscribe and hit the little bell symbol, because that's actually going to notify you of new videos that I post. I really appreciate your subscription, and I also really appreciate any likes and comments and feedback on my videos as well. I'm new to YouTube, so I am starting this channel and just seeing where it goes. I'm sharing things that I love and enjoy with you guys. It's mainly beauty inspired, but I will be sharing other aspects of my life and things that I enjoy, and see what you guys think about it. So again, I appreciate you so much for watching these videos, and I hope that they're entertaining and useful in knowledge of how to apply makeup and try different techniques. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you would like to see how I create a burgundy wing eye look, then please continue to watch this video. I also have a few products that I've never tried before that I'll be giving my feedback on, and I'm going to do everything in a voiceover style, so that way things are sped up, so you're not having to watch the full long drawn out process of doing a full glam. So thank you again. I hope you enjoy this video, and don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell. First, I'm starting off with my No Problem Prime Essence. This has flower extract, and this will tighten the pores and leave your skin feeling hydrated with all of the flower extract. So I like to put this down first. Then I'm going to take my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Priming Base, and I'm going to apply this to my problem areas where I have larger pores and some texture on the skin. This will help to smooth everything out. I've recently seen a few tutorials where they actually do the highlighting and contouring underneath the foundation, so I'm going to try that technique today. I'm using my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and I'm going to just brighten up all the highlighting areas on my face, and then I'm going to blend this out with a beauty blender. It does not need to be perfectly blended, because we will be applying the foundation on top of this and then doing some more highlighting and contouring on top of the foundation. I didn't have a chance to get a cream contour color, so I just took one of my samples from Morphe, the Fluidity foundation, and I used the darkest shade that I had to contour out the nose as well as the cheeks and the forehead and jawline. Now I'm taking my L'Oreal Infallible Foundation, and I'm squirting my first 2 drops. I know I'm going to need to add more to this, but I'm starting off light because I don't want to completely erase everything that I've just laid down as far as contour and highlight goes. So as you can see, I'm using a very, very fluffy brush here. This isn't my normal kabuki brush, so it did feel a little weird, and it was a little bit more difficult to blend. It just took some more time. So you can see I'm just lightly dusting, and now I'm following up with my beauty blender to make sure there's no streak marks and to make sure that everything's blended nicely. And just as I suspected, I'm going in now with a second coat just to blend that out with my beauty blender and add some coverage to my problem areas and make sure that all of the contour and highlight is blended nicely with the foundation. I love this foundation because you can build it up quite easily, and it's still a thin formula. Now I'm taking my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer in the shade Neutral, and I'm just applying this with a little sponge underneath the eyes to give some more brightness and blending that out with my beauty blender. Now I'm taking my Beauty Bakerie-Flour powder, and I'm going to set my highlighted areas And the areas that are most likely to crease up on the face, I'm going to make sure to put extra powder in those sections as well. And I'm just going to let this sit and bake while I do the rest of my makeup. I'm going to be using the James Charles palette today to create my eye look, and I'm first starting off with the shade Spooky, and I'm going to use this to fill in my brows. Now I'm taking my Camo Concealer and I'm using this as my eye primer and to carve out the underside of my brows. Now using a eyeshadow brush, I'm just taking a little flour powder and setting that down so it does not crease up. Starting with the shade Punch Me, and I'm going to use this as my crease color. I'm going to keep the eye super neutral for this look because I really want the wing to stand out. Now that my crease and transition color are down, I'm going to take the shade T, and I'm going to use this to just deepen up the crease and outer corner. I'm going to continuously build this color up until I get the desired look. I'm not even going to put a shimmer or any other color on my lid. I'm just going to keep that bare and neutral so that way the wing has a real nice crisp pop. I just want to note here that it did take some extra blending with these colors. I'm not sure if you noticed, but on my left eye it was a little bit patchy, so you notice me taking some more time in blending and reapplying. I also take the color Punch Me again and I go over the crease as well as the transition shade again to blend it and kind of smooth it out a little bit, giving it more of a soft blended look. Now I'm taking a little Camo Concealer and a flat head brush, and I'm going to use this to carve out my wing. Because I'm doing a burgundy wing, I'm obviously going to use some eyeshadow for the wing instead of a liner. So you will see here, I'm just mapping it all out with the concealer, and once I get the concealer down, I'm going to apply the color immediately while it's still wet, so that way it sticks on and stays set. I'm taking the color Shook, and this is what I'm going to use. It's a beautiful coppery burgundy color, and I'm using this with that same flat brush. Now when I first applied it, you can see it's a little dull here, but I am going to just set the concealer down initially, and now I'm going to take a little bit of my Morphe Continuous setting spray and just spray the brush. As you can see here, that actually really helps to make the color more vibrant and really clean cut. Now I'm going in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Rose Gold Liquid Liner. This is a new product for me. I've never used it before. I really thought it was beautiful in the store, and I figured I just had to try it. As you can see here, it's not really coming off shimmery, then I realized, oops, you have to shake it first. Now it's coming out a lot more opaque. Now I'm taking the Ciate Fierce Flick liquid liner and I'm going in and I'm just tight lining now right along the base of my lashes, and I'm just going to carry that out into the wing to give more depth and precision. Now I'm taking JD Glow Cosmetics in the shade Opal. This is one of my all-time favorite highlight shimmery colors. I've had this for a few years and I'm not sure if they still carry it, but I love it. I'm using it to brighten the inner corners and going over that rose gold liner. It just wasn't bright enough for me for this look, so I'm using that as my highlight. Now I'm taking the shade Boutique and I'm going to use this on the lower lash line on the outer corner and blend it to meet that highlight color. Now I'm using a fluffy brush to brush any fallout and excess powder all away. Now I'm taking my ColourPop Highlight Bronzing Duo. I love this highlighter. It is one of my favorites. I didn't bother to put the name or the price or anything in here because it is a discontinued product, unfortunately, so you are not able to get it, but I love it. The bronzer is a little warm for me, but I really wanted a peachy look for this glamour look, and I'll be adding a little of my Wet n Wild, so it will be fine. As promised, the Wet n Wild Duo is here. I love this bronzer. It's perfect shade for my skin tone and it is matte. I do not use the highlight shade from this palette, but I really use the bronzing part. So as you can see here, I'm just going over the bronzed areas and just giving a little bit more of a chocolatey brown undertone rather than the warm orangey undertone that I just put down beforehand. I like how this turned out because it actually added a lot of depth to the look. Now I'm taking a detail brush and I am just taking a little bit of that Wet n Wild shade and I'm applying this to contour my nose. Now this wasn't the exact shade that I wanted, and I wanted it to be a little bit more of a dramatic tone, so I actually dipped into the James Charles palette and I dipped into the same shade that I used in my crease, which was the shade T. And I'm using this to really detail out that contour and make my nose look more slender. I really wanted to see how far I could take this. I usually don't do it this harsh or dramatic, so I just wanted to play around and see how we could get the look. Now I'm just going around my natural lip line right on the outer perimeter to give more of a full appearance. And now I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just blend all of those lines out so that way they are nice and smooth and they don't look as obvious. Now I'm taking the Lychee and Gold Seraphine blush and I'm going to apply this with the same fluffy brush I've been using to the upper apples and pulling that over the contour line as well. And then blending all over whatever's left on the brush. Now I'm taking my Milani blush and I'm going to apply this to the high point of the apples and pull that up into the other color as well, blending the two together. Now I'm taking a smaller blush brush and just really focusing that right about where I'm going to put my highlight and then also on the nose and blending in the areas to make sure that they have a smooth transition. Now I'm grabbing my contour duo again from ColourPop in this beautiful highlight shade, just highlighting all over the face as far as the high points and the natural highlight areas, taking some under the brow. And I'm going to also really do a blinding highlight on the nose to make this contour pop. Whenever you put a little on the tip of the nose, it'll give a lifted appearance, and then on the bridge of the nose it makes it look more slender. You'll see I go in with a fine detail brush here to really accentuate those areas. I'm going over the Cupid's bow as well to accentuate my lips. Now I'm taking my Morphe Continuous setting spray and I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and just blend that product and push it into the powders. This is really going to help to lock everything in and take away that excess powdery look. Okay, so I wanted to film my reaction to trying these pre-glued lashes. They are beautiful. I've never tried a pre-glued lash, so I'm just going to do this on camera so you guys can see the the results. Okay, so it does feel really tacky. Very sticky. And I'm just going to kind of bend the band as I would. And let's see, let's hope for the best. Whoa, it is very sticky. I did not expect it to be this sticky. Oh, okay, this is it. Gotta get it just right. Okay, I think they're on. Wow, okay. Whoa, and the camera looks really good. It says have lashes in 5 seconds. That's a lie. Okay. Okay, no, so they're not sticking yet. Okay, hold on.
Alright, I'm gonna call that one good. Maybe. Okay. Alright. Inner corner giving me trouble as always, and now the thing just pulled off because it's sticking to my finger.
That one went on a lot easier. I am better at doing anything on this eye. I mean, anything on this eye is much better. Yeah, so now they're wonky because this one is all jacked up. They don't look the same to me. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna just do some mascara. That was such a long process, let me tell you. All right, taking my Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. This is one of my favorite mascaras. I love it. It is amazing. And I'm just using this to push my natural lashes into the falsies. Oh, no. Okay, so this guy's like coming off completely with the mascara application. That could be a big mess. If you already got mascara on the falsies and it falls off on your face, that would not be a good day.
Alright, I don't quite know what to do to fix this, because it's like just not sticking. Alright, and they look completely different. As you can see, this one looks like way longer than this one.
Maybe I can remedy that with a little mascara. I'm going gently because I don't want to pull off the lash again, which it's just basically dangling on there at this point. And now I just got a bunch of mascara in it. It's good. Now I'm taking my Morphe lip liner in the color Backseat Love, and I'm just slightly overlining my lips. I'm really just using this as a guideline for the dark lip color I'm about to put on. Now I'm taking the Ultra Matte Lip by ColourPop in the shade Tulle. And I am applying this right over the lip line I just drew and then filling it in its entirety. And to top everything off, I'm going to take my ultra glossy lip in the shade Neat Freak and top off my lips. And this is the completed look. One thing I will say about these lashes is I'm sure you can see the shine. So whatever they used for the adhesive is very reflective. So I did not care for that. But other than that, they look really pretty. I would just attach them with regular glue next time. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I really appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch it in its entirety, and I hope that you come back and watch future videos. If you haven't yet, please click the subscribe and like button, as well as leave me a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. At the end of this video, you will see all of the social media handles on all platforms, and I would love to connect with you. So please reach out if you would like to see future videos and different topics. Please let me know what you'd like to see, and I'd be happy to create those videos for you. Again, thank you so much, and have a great day.